Hello, everybody, and welcome back to World Traveler Wednesday. I'm Miss Rosie, and happy week 9, everyone. It has been so fun to travel every Wednesday with you all and Miss Jules, and I really hope that we can continue traveling together moving forward. And let's get to it. Namaste, and again, welcome to week 9. Today, we're going to be traveling to India. India is part of the continent of Asia. Most of India forms a peninsula, and as we've talked about in our previous lessons, it means it's surrounded by water on 3 sides of the country. India borders 7 countries: Afghanistan, Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, and Bangladesh. The world's highest mountain range, the Himalaya, rises in the north. The southeast is bordered by the Bay of Bengal, and the southwest is bordered by the Arabian Sea. India's terrain varies widely from the Thar Desert in the west to the jungles in the northeast. A fertile area called the Ganges Plain covers much of northern India. This formation was created from soil that was deposited by rivers running from the Himalaya. In some places, this layer of silt is over 25,000 feet deep. India has some of the world's highest mountains and is home to a large high-lying area in the southern part of the country called the Deccan Plateau. The highest mountain in India is the Kanchenjunga. This is also the 3rd highest mountain in the world, rising at 28,169 feet. The Thar Desert is a large region in the northwest of the country and forms a natural border between India and Pakistan. The longest river in India is the Ganges River. This is the most sacred river to the Hindus, who make up a large part of India. The other major rivers are the Yamuna, Indus, and the Brahmaputra. Did you know that the name India is derived from the river Indus, which also flows through India? India's varied climate zones support about 65,000 animal species, including elephants, pythons, river dolphins, and rhinos, and 12,000 types of flowering plants. It is the only country in the world with both lions and tigers. It's also a birdwatcher's paradise. And on the coast of the Bay of Bengal is the Sundarbans, which is the world's largest mangrove forest. Here, tigers swim at the same rivers as dolphins, sea turtles, sharks, and saltwater crocodiles. This unique landscape is constantly under threat as sea levels rise and humans hunt illegally and clear trees for firewood. The Himalaya Mountains provide a home for some of India's rarest animals and plants. The most elusive animal is the snow leopard. Bears and blackbuck live lower down, and in the northeast, the tiger and one-horned rhinoceros can be found, which is pictured to your left. There are also water buffaloes and many different antelope species. Some species are endangered and threatened due to the rising population and settlements moving closer to wildlife habitats. There are approximately over 1.3 billion people living in India. India is the 2nd most populous country in the world and thus also has many big cities. Most of the people in India live in the country's northern regions along the banks of the Ganges River and the southern coastal regions. The main cities by population are Mumbai, Delhi, and Bengaluru. Did you know that India's population is equivalent to 17.7% of the total world population? And did you also know that if 2 people from India met randomly on the street, there would only be a 36% chance that they would understand each other? Of course, that 36 depends a lot on their ethnicity and place of origin. There are many languages of India. The Indian language is actually 22 separate official languages. The states of India were organized based on the common language spoken in each region, and while Hindi is the official language of the central government in India, along with English, individual state legislatures can adopt any regional language as the official language of their state. Many children in India grow up in a bilingual environment, either because their parents speak different languages or because they're surrounded by a community that originates from another part of the country. So what is India known for? It is known for its diverse culture, Bollywood, an old yet outstanding train network, colorful celebrations and festivals, their spiritual connection, delicious food, and their incredible architecture. Historically, society throughout India is divided into social ranks called castes. Your caste is determined by birth, and there's almost no way to change it. High castes include priests, landowners, and soldiers. So these so-called untouchables have no caste and do the most menial jobs. Today, however, tradition and social classes, or castes, are still a part of society, although there are laws in place that make the, quote, untouchability illegal. Unfortunately, discrimination due to the caste system is becoming less in the society. India is a very spiritual country. It has no official religion, but more than 80% of the population are Hindu. About 13% are Muslim. Other religions include Buddhism, Sikhism, and Jainism, which all began in India. The Namaste is one of the most popular customs in India. It is one of the 5 forms of traditional greetings mentioned in the ancient Hindu scriptures, the Vedas. It translates to, I bow to you, and greeting one another with it is a way of saying, may our minds meet, indicated by the folded palms placed before the chest. India is a land of festivals and fairs, virtually celebrating each day of the year. There are more festivals celebrated in India than anywhere else in the world. Each festival pertains to different occasions. Some welcome the seasons of the year, the harvest, the rains, or the full moon. Others celebrate religious occasions, the birthdays of divine beings and saints, or the advent of the new year. Diwali is India's biggest and most important holiday of the year. It takes place around the end of October and signals the start of the new year in the Indian calendar. Everyone lights lamps in their homes during Diwali, so it is also called the Festival of Lights. Family values are highly respected throughout India and are fundamental in daily life. Arranged marriages are common. The urban middle-class population of India have begun to move away from arranged marriages, and families often live with 3 or 4 generations in the same household. Fasting is an integral part of Hindu culture. Fasts are a way to represent your sincerity and resolve or express your gratitude to the gods and goddesses. People throughout the country observe fasts during various religious occasions. So the holy cow. For thousands of years, since the Hindu religion first evolved, respect for animal life has been an important part of people from their beliefs. Cows in particular are sacred and cannot be harmed. They're even allowed to wander through the city streets, which often cause traffic jams. Did you know that between 20% and 40% of India's population is vegetarian? As India is a large and very diverse country, the agricultural products are very different. Thus, the food and cooking styles are different from region to region. Indian food and cuisine not only form an integral part of the culture of India, but are also one of the critical factors of India's popularity worldwide. So, Indian food staples. Wheat, basmati rice, and pulses with chana, which is a Bengal gram, are important staples of the Indian diet. The food is rich with curries and spices, including ginger, coriander, cardamom, turmeric, dried hot peppers, and cinnamon, among others. Chutneys, which are thick condiments and spreads from assorted fruits and vegetables such as tamarind and tomatoes and mint, cilantro, and other herbs, are used generously in Indian cooking. Much of Indian food is eaten with fingers or bread used as utensils. There is a wide array of breads served with meals, including naan, which is an oven-baked flatbread, and batara, a fried, fluffy flatbread common in North India, and it is often eaten with chickpea curry. So a few typical Indian dishes are curry, which are made with lots of spices. The ingredients of the curries are chosen according to season and regional availability of products. So there will be fish curries in the southern state of Kerala, while the lamb curry called Rogan Josh is popular in the northern region. Butter chicken, which is a rich and creamy chicken stew with tomatoes, onions, and spices. Personally, one of my favorite Indian dishes. And then there's vindaloo, which is spicy meat, usually pork, lamb, or chicken marinated in vinegar mixed with potatoes. Samosas, which are crispy fried parcels filled with spicy meat or vegetables and are often served with a mint sauce. And biryani, which is a rice dish with chicken and vegetables, herbs, and spices. Roti, a flatbread that is filled with meat or vegetables, and they're also used with many dishes to scoop the sauces. Pictured to your right, the jalebi, which is a deep fried batter that is dipped in sweet sugary coating. And again, one of my favorites, the lassi, which is a yogurt-based drink often spiced with cardamom or cumin and flavored with fruits such as mango. Thank you so much for traveling with me today. I really hope you enjoyed our trip to India, and I really hope you enjoyed these past 9 weeks with Miss Jules and I. I know we have really enjoyed it, and we look forward to hopefully traveling again in the future. Since we won't be seeing you all for a few weeks, I hope you have a wonderful holiday with your family, your friends, your loved ones, and we will see you soon. I cannot believe it is already week 9. Hi, Winter. Welcome back to World Traveler Wednesdays. I'm Miss Rosie, and today my cat is joining us for our trip that we are taking. Everyone meet Winter. Say hi, Winter.